So the other day, I did my top five best MCU movies. This is the five right here. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna give you the rest of the five, 6 to 10. Top five best MCU movies. It's almost at 100 views. You know what I'm saying? Go keep running that shit up. Top five worst MCU movies is almost at 700. Keep running that shit up. Because guess what? I'm bringing the rest of the five for that shit next. This shit don't stop. It's currently 1:30 in the morning when I'm making this damn video. This shit don't stop. Hey, listen. I gotta just let y'all know before y'all watch this video. I'm going to piss off a lot of MCU fans, and I don't give a fuck. Because you know what? This is my damn list, all right? If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation in the comments. But if you going to be on my body bad, then I'm going to fry you. That's just what it is. But before I get to the rest of the five, I have to do the honorable mentions first. You know what I'm saying? Starting us off with the honorable mentions, we have the first Iron Man movie. Now, you can't talk about great MCU movies, classic MCU movies, and not mention the first Iron Man movie. That's just what it is. This movie right here is what started everything you see right now with Marvel. And this movie was this close to making the top 10, but the movies I have in the top 10, I feel like I just got to put them ahead of this one. It's a great movie, though. You know what I'm saying? The other Iron Man movies, I can't say the same shit for, but this shit is valid. Next on the honorable mention, we have Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This is another one. Was this close to making the cut, but I can't put it over the ones I got in my top 10. But like my top 10, bro, I don't know, bro. I got some heavy hitters in there. I don't know. This is still a valid movie, though. I fuck with it. I only had one issue with this movie, though. Just one. And it was Adam Warlock. Listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. What they did to Adam Warlock in this movie, whoever's idea it was, they should be locked the fuck up. Like, no bullshit. Because what the fuck? Who gave you that fucking idea to fuck him up this bad? Like, why? I remember sitting in the theater watching this shit, just scratching my head like, yo, bro, why is Adam Warlock like this? I don't fuck with it. Just know that. I mean, I fuck with the villain, though. High Evolutionary, he was valid. He killed that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. He did his thing. He got his bag for real. I'm talking about probably top 5, maybe top 10 best villains in the MCU bag. Like, he really got his bag for this one. It's just Adam Warlock, no, bro. I don't care. Like, nah, that shit was not valid. Another honorable mention, we have the second Doctor Strange movie, Multiverse of Madness. Now, this is a movie that I see a lot of y'all be throwing hate towards. Personally, me, I don't understand why. I feel like it was still a solid movie. What I put in my top 10, no, that's why it's here in the honorable mention. But this was a movie that it really showed you how strong Scarlet Witch can get. And she's like one of the only fucking characters that Marvel ever did that for. That ever showed their true strength. This movie showed that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I really feel like the reason y'all hate this shit the way y'all do is because of how quick they killed the Illuminati in this shit. Like, after showing them. Because there was so much hype behind this shit. Like, oh shit, we about to get the Illuminati, Black Bolt, and everybody. And then they, like that, they just got packed the fuck up. But I mean, like, if you know how strong Scarlet Witch is, like, you know, like, this shit was bound to happen. Especially with Black Bolt. If you know about him in the comics, he's stay getting packed up. So that right there, that shit never even been a surprise. And to wrap up the honorable mention, I have Spider-Man Far From Home. This is a movie, I feel like it's a valid movie. I just can't put it in my top 10. Like, the writing is good, the graphics is good. There's mad shit good about this movie. I just can't put it in the top 10. But I'm not gonna lie, that scene where Spider-Man was fighting Mysterio and Mysterio was doing all this illusion shit to him, yo, that shit was valid. I will say, like, I haven't watched too many MCU movies to this day that have a better scene than this shit right here. There's not too many I could point out. Because the amount of shit that was going on in this scene, it was a lot going on. And I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fire. If you never seen this shit, you need to go see that scene. Then you gonna see what I'm talking about. Now, we go to the list. Coming in at number 10, I have Avengers Endgame. Chill. Let me explain myself. Like I said in this video right here, I'm gonna say it again. My number one issue that I have with a lot of quote-unquote MCU fans when it comes to Endgame, y'all get so fixated on the end scene that y'all don't talk about the beginning of the movie. And somebody in my comments from that last video when I was talking about how I felt about this movie, he put it perfectly. Like, I couldn't have said it better. Y'all so damn caught up with the end scene that y'all refuse to talk about everything that it was all over the place. From the beginning to the middle, if you rewatch this movie, like, actually sit the fuck down and rewatch the movie and actually dissect it, you're going to see, like, damn. Like, it took them this long to finally get to this. Don't get me wrong, it's still a top 10 movie. Like, it's still in the top 10. Because between this and number 9, I feel like you can switch them around. I'm just not about to sit here and gaslight me into saying that this is a top 5 movie. I'm not putting it in my top 5. That's why it's in the top 10. Yeah, and I also said it in the last video. I'm going to say it again. What y'all did to Hulk, how he went from being angry and fighting and shit to now he's making tacos and breakfast burritos. Disney, I'm never gonna forgive you for this. Word of my mother. Cause this shit is outrageous. Like, what? Trying to use Iron Man's death to convince me that this is the best shit to ever happen. Get the fuck out my face with that shit. Coming in at number 9, I have Captain America Winter Soldier. This movie right here, if it wasn't for the damn movies I have above it, this shit would have been number 6. That's how fire this movie is. The writing, the fight scenes, everything about this movie is fire. And I feel like it's another underrated movie, like the one I'm gonna say eventually later on into the list. This is definitely one of the underrated ones. And I saw somebody say it in a video before I started recording this, and I low-key feel the same way. Bucky is still valid. Like, I still fuck with Bucky. But when Bucky was like this, nah, that shit was different. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was fire. Like, I need this Bucky back. I think we all need this Bucky back right here. Coming in at number 8, I have the first Avengers movie. Just like I said for Iron Man 1, even though it didn't make the top 10, I'm going to say for the first Avengers movie. When you talk about one of the greatest Marvel movies, you have to mention it. Because this shit was a pioneer for what you see now. It was the first time we seen heroes from different movies link up on the same squad, bro. Like, that shit was valid. That was the first time Marvel ever did this shit. But as great as this movie is, the movies that I have above it, I feel like they just better than it. And yes, I'm saying the first Avengers is better than Endgame. Y'all not about to sit here and use that last scene to convince me, gang. It's not gonna work. Coming in at number 7, I have Avengers Age of Ultron. I said it in my video right before I recorded this one. This movie is underrated. Because first and foremost, Ultron, the voice actor for him, did his thing. He got his Duffy. If you ask me, it's the second greatest villain after Thanos in the MCU. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Like, I be talking about Thanos had some quotes for us. Nah, like, Ultron had quotes too now. Don't sleep on him. I'm still mad as shit about what happened to Quicksilver, though. Like, that shit still got me mad to this day. And this movie came out 10 years ago, gang. And I'm still not over that shit. I feel like this is a valid spot for it because what I have coming next, I feel like is definitely better than this right here. Oh yeah, and I can't forget to talk about the Hulkbuster scene either. Yo, that scene was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, if I was one of the human beings that was around this shit right here, I'd have been panicking. I ain't even gonna lie. You got Hulk's big ass and then this big ass robot fighting in the middle of the damn street. Running through buildings and shit. I'd have been terrified for my life. The fuck? Like, what the fuck y'all got going on? And coming in at number 6, I have Shang-Chi. This movie right here is one of the greatest Marvel movies I'd have never watched. I'm actually mad I wasn't able to put it in my top 5 because of how great this shit is. I feel like this is a movie a lot of y'all don't appreciate. The writing for this movie was valid. The graphics was fire. The actors, they was valid. Oh, and not to mention, they actually gave us the Mandarin in this movie, unlike that bullshit they pulled the Iron Man. Listen, I'm not gonna get started again. Because, like, I could literally rant for that shit for hours, bro. Like, that shit is still stupid to me till this day. And I done definitely rewatched this movie mad times. That's how fire this shit is. The fighting scenes, especially, when they was on the bus, yo, that shit was lit. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if we was to get a part 2 for this movie right here, I'm gonna be hyped as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because I just know for a fact that shit's gonna be fire again. And if somehow, some way it was to get fucked up, word to everything I love, I'm flipping everything. No bullshit. Because this movie is too fire to just mess up like that. Like, you can't mess this up, gang. Word. You can't do that. That was my top 10 list. Y'all run this video up. I'll give you the rest of the top 10 worst MCU movie. And trust me, I could definitely have fun with that video. Because, yeah, Marvel done definitely put out a lot of BS. And I'm going to also try to do the top 5 worst MCU shows. Because there's definitely some shows I need to get off my chest that I feel like, you know, like, they need to be spoken about because that's crazy how bad that shit was. Let me know down below in the comments what's your top 10 MCU movie. And let me know, you know what I'm saying, what you think about the list. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you rocking with it. You know what I mean? I still can't believe they had Hawk out here giving out tacos, bro. Like, yo, that shit blew my